Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Vitor Belfort!
Alrighty, here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. We are right back with the Blackzillians Experience. Kind of forgot that Vitor Belfort was actually in the Blackzillians at one point. And I'll tell you who else I forgot, but I made sure that I looked this thing back up again. Kamaru Usman is someone else that I forgot was in the Blackzillians, so we'll definitely make sure we get a fight in with Usman. So I turned off the crowd a little bit just to see if it'll help me focus a little bit. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about it. Woo! You want me to play this way moving forward, or you guys let me know. But yeah, Vitor Belfort. I mean, what can I say about Vitor? TRT Vitor. Hey, don't be pushing me. You're gonna get uppercutted. You're gonna get uppercutted. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There it is. Whew. Yo. There we go. We're hand fighting a little bit. You guys see this hand fight mechanic right here? This is... I just want I want you guys to know the proper grappling system already exists. Tidbits of it already in the game. Tidbits of it are already in the game, man. It's all about them bringing everything together. Nope. This is the worst place to be, sir. The worst place to be right now, man. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. That was a good shot. That was actually a really good shot. Woo! Nose is broken. Every time that nose gets broken, you know, bro. Like, honestly speaking, a lot of people forget the significance of getting your nose broken in this game. And I know the reason why. It's not as, like, pronounced. You know what I mean? It's not like as soon as you get your nose broken, you get KO'd. So, a lot of players will sometimes forget how devastating that can actually be. But, you know, getting your nose broken makes you taking more damage. Well, it opens you up taking a lot more damage. I mean, I've personally noticed it. The moment I break somebody's nose in this game, it's only a matter of time before, like, and if I can keep consistent damage on that nose, only a matter of time before they get KO'd. Thank you. Oh. It's kind of it's a pity what happened with Vitor, because, like, oh my god, like, I really liked him when he was able to get that TRT exemption, right? And he was able to get absolutely jacked. And then, you know, the UFC kind of did away with that and Vitor deflated. It was a sad thing to see, man. Sad thing to see. Beautiful. Nope. Nope. Man, Vitor did so much damage. Like, his KO of Michael Bisping. I believe he's the one that actually caused Michael Bisping enough damage in one eye that the man actually lost his eye. I think it was Vitor. I'm almost certain it was Vitor. That head kick, that roundhouse kick he hit Michael Bisping with. It's like, how do you even like forgive somebody for that? You know what I mean? Michael is a very reasonable guy for that, bro. Because like, you make me lose an eye, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Even in a sanctioned bout that you and I both agreed to, where I know the risks, there's something about the fact that, bro, I'm gonna forever have a small disability. I mean, I don't want to call it a small disability. It can be a big disability. For someone like me, it would absolutely be a big disability if like I can't see out of one eye. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, as I'm closing one eye right now and trying to look with one, this is the most uncomfortable thing ever, bro. Like, I would hate it, but you know, I guess that's just what happens when you sign on that dotted line, man. You know what you're agreeing to. You know that you could die, you could be gravely injured, you could be catastrophically injured, and sometimes that's just what happens, right? We've seen some very bad injuries in the sport of MMA. And it's only going to keep happening, man. As fighters get better, as fighters get more dangerous, I think it's only going to get worse. The sort of injuries we're going to see, it's only going to get worse. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one with Vitor Belfort with the cross. With the cross carved into his side of his head. TRT Phenom Vitor Belfort. All right. So we just got done with Vitor. Next up, let's try to get one with Kamaru Usman. Let's get it.
Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, here we go. Here we go, boys. Kamaru Usman versus Jack Della Maddalena. No. Body here. I miss Usman as champion, man. I know some of you hold on. See if I can take this man down off a slip. There we go. Boom. Beautiful. No. Nah. Alani one. Denied it. That guillotine, in my opinion, is way too damn slow. Oh, give me your back. Mat return. Boom. There we go. Ugh. Let's mat return him again. This time to the back. Beautiful. Woo! Nice wrestling. Mm-mm. Keep working it. Give me those elbows. There we go. Nope. Denied. Watch this. Woo! This right there, what I just did right there, this is what I would love to see grappling work like. Go again and rewind that. Go again and rewind it. I took Mount. Hold on. Let me try to, because he's not moving right now. See if I can get him right back. So I transitioned to Mount. At the same time I was going to Mount, he was rolling. He was trying to either roll to half guard or he was trying to roll to his back or something. And in that same sequence, there was a contextual transition that I could hit, which gets me out of mount and into backside. And from backside, I was able to get into... Yeah, what are you doing, bro? You're not moving. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, this game needs way more contextual transitions. Oh, my God. And we need way less of that. This sort of gimmicky nonsense where you can't really do ground and pound because of this nonsense right here. I hate this stuff.
Stay in tight. Stay in tight. Grab the hands. Grab the hands. Love that striking.
Okay, so he's just going left and right and left and right and left and right. No. Take that. Hit him with this sweep. Easiest sweep in the game. One of the hardest sweeps in jiu-jitsu. Easiest sweep in the game. Completely absurd. Dude, I hate I hate these, bro. I hate these. I don't mind if it results in an arm trap. I don't mind that. What I don't like is when you arm trap and then perform an entire sweep, bro. That is an entire skill set that the game just does for you like that. You know? Meanwhile, we need more control. Now, it's like, I don't want the game holding your hand like that, man. Like, if I design my grappling system, bro, the game ain't gonna hold your hand at all. At all. There we go. Like, I'm worried about teeing off on him right now, but I'm just gonna do it. Whatever.
Hands high, hands high.
Okay.
Calm down, it's okay. Stay with that hook
There we go.
all day.
My favorite Usman fight is probably his second fight against Jorge Masvidal, just because of what he did to Masvidal. You know, a lot of people were calling him boring. They were saying that all he does was stump foots, all this funny stuff about Kamaru. Come here. And it was so exhilarating watching him go out there and put away Jorge Masvidal, like put him out cold. What is going on with my opponent right now, bro? Like, what is going on? Like, dude is like randomly stopping. I think he's quitting. I'm gonna take you down again here. Gotta be careful. Come here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this dude. He's just being very weird. No. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, man. It's like, oh my God, this. As soon as there was like some weird stutters going on, like randomly he'll stop, randomly he'll keep going, I just knew this dude's gonna quit. He's not gonna last. He ain't gonna last. He ain't gonna last, but that's fine. That is fine by me. So we have two more fighters that we're going to do. There's Michael Johnson and then there's Eddie Alvarez. I don't know which one I'm gonna do next, so it's gonna depend. All right, maybe we'll just get Michael Johnson and get him out the way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Michael Johnson and then end things with Eddie Alvarez. Let's get it.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Michael the Menace Johnson.
May the best Michael win. So yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section which you prefer. Do you prefer the crowd of the sound? I mean, the crowd of the sound. The sound of the crowd. Do you prefer the sound of the crowd, or do you prefer it quiet in here? Johnny Zins is someone that I am actually familiar with. Zins. This dude Zins. Name sounds very familiar. Michael Johnson is one of the most inconsistent. I feel like if you could assign me a real life fighter that I am most like in terms of my inconsistency, it would be Michael Johnson. It would be Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson has wins over some of the best fighters in MMA. But is he consistent enough to become champion? Absolutely not. Not even close. Right? Michael Johnson has a win over Tony Ferguson, I believe. Michael Johnson has a win over Dustin Poirier. He knocked Dustin Poirier out cold, like KO'd him stiff. So it's like, I feel like I'm sort of like that, where on a given day I can be a world beater, but I am not consistent, bro. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I actually don't mind this dude. He's fighting. He's fighting hard. Very, very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. No complaints from me, baby. No complaints from me. This volume is way too loud, bro. Volume way too loud. There we go. This is better. So, yeah, this dude, I had to kind of focus with this guy. As soon as we started fighting, I realized that this guy was familiar. His name is familiar. I think I see him in my comment section quite often. And the way he was playing, like, he was very, like, you know, he was very game, and I had to try to focus to get him out of there. So there it is, man. I am very glad I was able to get through Michael Johnson, because, oh my God, if you guys have used Michael Johnson, you just know he can be very difficult to get wins with. I've lost a lot trying to use Michael Johnson, bro. It's so, I'm very glad I was able to get through this one. I honestly thought, like, it would be way more adversity, but I'm glad I got this dude out of there. All right, let's do the last one. Eddie Alvarez. Let's get it.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
Yo, Connor, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. Oh my God, dude, I saw TYB Roundhouse and I thought that said Treehouse. I was about to be like, freaking hell, here comes the freaking clinching. But Treehouse would not use Connor. He just wouldn't. He absolutely wouldn't. Treehouse is a very good example of a player that I have a lot of respect for in real life, but in the game, I can't freaking stand him. Then again, I almost feel like this would be, I would feel the same way about a lot of players that I don't like the way they play in real life. I think, you know, a lot of times when you fight someone in the game, you're almost tempted to assign a real life personality to them based on the way they play. Sometimes that's accurate, right? Sometimes you run into someone that you're just like, yeah, there's no way you're not a freaking weirdo in real life. But there are certain people that are in the game absolute just like AIDS. But then, you know, when you have any sort of interaction with them outside of the game world, you realize this dude's pretty freaking cool. He's a cool dude. Treehouse is one of those. Make no mistake, I know he plays weird, but Treehouse is a very cool guy. I like him. I like Treehouse. He's a distinguished gentleman. You guys know me. I like distinguished gentlemen. There we go here. See, I don't know who this guy is. Right away he goes southpaw. I mean, not southpaw, orthodox, which kind of tells me that I don't have to worry about his corner too much. Even the way he's playing right now, I don't have to worry about this corner too much. Oh, you are gonna get head kicked, bro. You better be careful, dude. Why does Eddie Alvarez look so much bigger than Conor, bro? I just noticed it. Look at the size of Eddie's head compared to Conor. And just, he looks taller. He looks like he's at least 2 inches taller. And he's got him. And he's like crouching a little bit. Jeez Louise. This was not the case when they fought, boys. This was not the case when they fought. EA sometimes has problems scaling fighters properly, bro. They really do. And Eddie has always been this giant with a big head. Yeah, when they fought, Conor was like clearly bigger than him. Clearly bigger than him. So I'm not really sure why you guys can't really get this right. I feel like they should, at this point... Yeah, look at that. He is taller than Conor McGregor. That makes no sense. Like, I don't even think Eddie Alvarez is 5'9". He lists himself as 5'9". I think Eddie's more like 5'7", 5'8". At the most, Eddie Alvarez is 5'8". I'm 5'7", so like I can kind of tell. You know what I mean? And like in the Conor fight, it was very evident, right? When they stand, like Eddie is listed at 5'9", but when he stands next to Conor, there's like at least like an inch or two difference in height. Like it's similar to when Conor was standing next to Jose Aldo. I'll put it that way. You know what I mean? So they got to do a better job with scaling fighters, man. At this point, I feel like they should already have tools that allows them to get this accurately. You know what I mean? And maybe this is stuff that they got to build into the engine. A lot of game developers have their own engine, like Rockstar's Rage engine, and you optimize the engine for your games, right? This is something they could probably build into the engine to where, like, I don't know, an intelligent way of making sure that fighters are scaled properly. They probably already have something like that. They probably already do. I'm sure that they don't just eyeball it. That would make no sense. Just eyeballing it. Or, you know, no. They gotta have like a technical system of scaling fighters. Like how do we know in the game world? You know what I mean? I think, you know, some kind of tool. Oh my God. I didn't even realize he had checked so many of my kicks. Really? I'm just trying to like pin him, right? Because he's just, oh my God, like he's like very frustrating. There we go. Yeah, I'm just like trying to tee off on this guy. I gotta, because like, bro, like you're just backing up all day long with Conor. There we go. Oh no. And this is how I lose right here, boys. This right here is how I lose. Against a player like this, who's just backing up and just looking to use head movement. Yeah. And I'm so eager. I want to get this fight done. Jeez. Should have gone to the head. Oh, come on. Can I get an overhand, please? Yeah, we all saw what Conor did to Eddie. I mean, we don't really need to rehash and talk about that again. God, I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, okay. Let's cool it down. This is how I lose right here. This is how I lose. Facing somebody that's like just retreating, using their head movement, backing up, and stuff like that. I gotta cool it down. This guy does not need to beat me right now. He does not need to beat me. He is nowhere near my level, and it's time to show that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
I'm being way too temperamental. Way too temperamental. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. There we go. Yeah. Just give him few combos. they're so annoying. Using Conor to play this way can be very, very difficult to deal with because of his footwork. I can't wait to knock this dude out. I physically cannot wait. Okay, so I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, sir. I see what you're doing. This is a this is no longer a you actually trying to win the fight. This is you trying to stop me from finishing you. I got it. I got it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. This is burn the clock. This is burn the clock. Don't get finished. Time wasting. You're wasting my goddamn time. Anyways, that is going to do it with the Blackzillians Experience. I know this one kind of took longer, but I had to make some changes to, I mean, you know, to the way my office space looks, just to make it a bit more, I don't know, just easy to work with, right? Now I have a cool art station. I have a standing desk that I can like actually, you know what I mean? So I don't have to sit the whole entire time. You know, we are trying to be healthy over here, you know what I mean? So I will get back to playing standing up quite often. You guys, those of you that have followed me for years, you know playing standing up has always been a thing that I did just to make sure that I'm like moving. You know what I mean? I don't want to tell you guys this all the time, man. I'm not a typical freaking gamer. I don't want to just sit on my ass all day long. Even when I'm doing this, I want to be able to move, you know, get the blood flowing and all that stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go right ahead, leave a like on it. Just type Blackzillians in the comment section if you watch up until this point. And I'll see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe, boys. Peace out. Have a good one.